Hello, Hotties.
I'm Positive Noodles.
And I'm xFlowmingo.
Welcome to Hot X Nudes.
If you're new here, this is where we drop some hot takes on gaming news, Reddit stories, and do our weekly FMKs.
Round 2 of
Round.
episode 4.
Um, you know, a week 4, episode 4 tech issue
I mean,
is bound to happen.
we had it on episode 1, but it was only like the first 5 minutes or something. But what,
That's true.
what happened is we basically recorded the first half of the show, the podcast, and right before we were going to go to break, it crashed. Because it wasn't outputting to the right, we use OBS, and it wasn't outputting to the right folder or the right drive as well, my SSD. So it kind of crashed, but we have fixed that, and hopefully it won't crash anymore. And then starting next week, Flo will be our backup recorder just in case.
Yes.
So,
Yeah. But it's okay.
you know what? Maybe that was a shit hot take. That could have been a shit take. You know what I mean?
It's a shit take.
We were gonna listen back, and one of us was like annoying. So I don't.
Yeah, me.
Yeah, no, not you.
Not that. Yeah.
All right. So yeah,
It's okay.
welcome
We're
in,
good.
guys. How you doing, Flo? Other than
Not bad.
taking a break, we took like an hour break in between to just mentally deal with it.
Yep.
We're
And to eat
spilling the
dinner.
tea. It's backwards, but my cup says spill the tea in my mug. So
yes.
love that for us.
Love it.
But yeah, welcome back, guys. Thank you guys for all the good feedback we've been getting. We have through Spotify and other podcasting like apps, we have like 41 listeners.
I know.
And
I can't
that's
believe that.
crazy. And like I don't want to like ever try to boast about numbers or anything, but it's just really awesome to see.
It's
Like
really fun.
we thought it would just like be our friends listening, and that's fine, and we were totally okay with this. This is kind of like a outlet for us as well, and like we would be doing this even if nobody listened, but like people are
It's
really
literally just an excuse to hang out.
yeah, basically. Even though we're much better about texting or messaging on Discord, we don't even text.
No, Discord always.
I don't know the last time I texted you. It was like
No, probably wedding shenanigans.
no, I think it was like there was something on your stream that I was like, do you want me to ban this person or whatever? Tea. Spilled the tea. I don't even remember who it was, but it was like, hey, do you want me to
It could have
like,
been. It could have been.
yeah,
That's
so
right.
but yeah, we message a lot more and we definitely hang out more, but it's just one of those
Yes.
things to like I'm so bad about like hanging out with friends or like putting friend time because things get crazy. So
Me too.
yeah. But anyway, let's jump into
yeah.
our gaming news hot takes.
Yeah,
Flo,
let's
why
do
don't you
it.
go first? Even though we both know everything that we're gonna say until
Me too.
after the break.
We do, but it's okay. All right. So first, Fortnite concert.
Yep.
Fortnite periodically does these like live concert events, like for example the Ariana Grande one, where like at a certain time of the day. I mean I don't know when that was. I think that was before I started playing Fortnite. I don't remember, but it would be like at a certain time you would get into a lobby and like instead of the game it would be like a live concert that was like kind of interactive and stuff like that. So this is kind of something like that, but instead of being live at the same time, you're gonna actually be able to do it from now. I think it started last week until April 27th.
Right before my anniversary. Sorry, I just keep thinking
that's
that.
right.
1 year anniversary. Anyway, sorry, go ahead.
That's crazy that that's 2 months away. Sorry, it's just
yeah, 2 or 3 months away. It's crazy.
Wow. Oh my god.
Yeah. Anyway,
to discuss later, but sorry. But yeah. So this is about the Australian singer, the Kid Laroi. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I've actually never heard of him before. But the event is called Wild Dreams, and it's going to be like a musical experience, but it's also going to kind of talk about how he grew up and started like from nothing and how he's a singer now. So it looks cool. It's going to be something that you can join in a particular mode, in like the creative mode, rather than like normal Fortnite mode. But it looks pretty interesting. It looks cool. It should be fun. I haven't done it yet, but I can do it anytime. So perhaps I'll do it in the upcoming weeks. But yeah, that's really it for Fortnite.
Yeah.
The next thing I wanted to touch on, this is just a cute little thing, is the Google Doodle. So you know how Google...
I played it.
on there. You played it?
While
Oh my
I was
god.
trying to fix the file. Sorry to interrupt. While I
Oh,
was trying to see if
perfect.
we
No, it's
could
okay.
uncorrupt it or something like that. I tried
And
everything,
so you
guys.
played
I
it.
tried everything. Um,
It's okay. These
it
things
was
happen.
fucked. But yeah, I played
It's
it.
fine.
It's
But
super cute, harder than it looks. But super.
so today's Google Doodle is this.
Yeah.
Well, it's today. Obviously, this is going to be uploaded tomorrow, so it won't be there anymore.
But I
I'm
have
sure
the
that
link.
you'll be able to.
I
Yeah.
got the
So
link.
we'll provide the link.
Yeah.
Yeah. So today it's like this little boba making game. It looks like you're a little fox or a dog. I can't really tell
I don't know. I
what
think
it is.
it's a
It might be a
dog.
dog.
Yeah.
You're like a little dog chef barista, and you're making, you know, a little boba tea, and it just looks so cute. And
It's super
I
cute.
love little interactive cute things like that. So I wanted to share. But yeah, so you played it. How was it?
Hot take, it was cute. It was a little bit hard. It's only like 5 things, 5 like boba making things, and
so it's simple. Okay.
It's very simple, but you have to basically press and like press and hold to meet a certain bar.
Oh,
and
cute.
like it gets harder and harder, and there's 5 like bobas that you make, and it's cute little animals and everything like that.
I love it.
So super cute. A little bit harder than I thought. But you still get, everybody still enjoys their boba, even if you go a little bit over on the ingredients and everything. You just get 3 stars if you get all the lines right.
Gotcha.
And whatever. So it's so cute, and the music's cute. I
will
say the music is a little bit loud. So hot take, it's great, but the music's a little bit loud.
Yeah, and it's not adjustable. I noticed that before when I went to go play it earlier.
Yeah. So super cute.
But it looks cute.
Yeah.
That would be fun to share. Cute little game. Next thing I wanted to talk about was some new official Valorant art posted on the Valorant Twitter.
Yes.
The @PlayValorant Twitter. They've been posting some art, and it's like official art, not fan art or anything, which, to be clear, I love fan art.
Fan art's great.
I want more fan art.
Yes.
But these are, so I think they're like going on a trip to Vietnam is kind of like the story they're going with, because whenever they do like a set of photos, it kind of follows like a little bit of a story, kind of like how the Killjoy and Ray's canon relationship came about a few weeks ago. But this looks cute. There's like some pictures of Fade and stuff. My favorite of the photos is this one.
It blocks our face, but I'm gonna bring it up.
So it's so cute. It's Sage. For anyone listening that's not seeing the video, it's Sage on an airplane. She's taking a selfie. On either side of her are Jet and Neon. They're both sleeping on her shoulders. And Sage is like posing, doing a peace sign. It's so cute. And the caption reads, Jet mumbled something about middle seat mommy before dozing off. Not sure what she meant, but I think it's cute. Anyway, see you when we land. And I think that's so freaking cute because like it's Sage is like known as like the mommy because like she's a healer and we love Sage, obviously. She is mommy. So
we'll link it in the show notes, but I'm gonna show the other 2 pictures really quick. For the listeners, it's Sage, Jet. Which one's the one with blue hair?
The blue hair is Neon.
Neon. And she's hugging Ray's. I guess Ray's or Fade.
Not Ray's.
Sorry. Fade is in Vietnam for the Year of the Cat. So they're over there.
Yes, which it says here, it's the Year of the Cat. Who better to celebrate it with? Yeah. And it's got her little prowler, which is like a little cat.
In the back, it has a little prowler and everything. So super cute. Definitely super cute. And I love the art style and the different little outfits.
The art style is so nice for the Valorant art. I love it so much.
It definitely fits the game, but different. Like, it's not just like
different enough with the different outfits, but it's still very much all their vibes. Like, Neon is literally wearing like a sporty sweatshirt. You know what I mean? And that's exactly how her character would be. And it's, I just think it's so cute.
It's super cute.
I love the art.
Yeah, I love Val art, and I love the fan art too. But I love the art they put out. I love the vibe. Again, it makes me want to play, but I'm just so nervous to play.
You can always like. No pressure. Okay, I'm never gonna pressure you to play this game, but we could always like. We don't even have to play long unrated games. We can literally play Swift play, Spike Rush. There's like all sorts of different game modes that are like just goofy, goofing off. But
I think I'm more worried about aim and everything. But I definitely, I have a good group that I can definitely play it. It's also just finding fucking time.
That too.
Being a working gamer, full-time work and a gamer can be really exhausting sometimes.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
So, I was hoping to play some DBD later tonight, but probably not since we had to.
Probably not because it's re-recorded.
Yes. So,
but it's okay.
Yeah. Talking about DBD, so some kind of gaming news and update. DBD did release, Dead by Daylight, by the way, release some like roadmap. Everybody's kind of releasing their roadmap right now, which is kind of like a timeline of when things will be coming out. I know Phasmo kind of released an updated one, which I'll be playing soon. I'm actually going to be playing tomorrow with my friend Ross and Liv.
Ooh, that'll be fun.
So, but DBD, I'm very happy with the updates. Now, again, I am very critical of DBD, and I'll go into that a little bit. And I haven't seen anything about some of the updates that I want, but we're going to talk about some of the updates. So, really like the update that there is a little like circle or bubble next to the name of your character, or like the name of you and your teammates, and it's next to the slashes, so when you get hooked, and if you understand DBD, so it's right next to it, and whenever you're doing an action, an icon comes up. So there's no VC in Dead by Daylight. You can VC with your friends on Discord, but there's no VC. So you can't really communicate, and there's ways to communicate people do through like physical actions and stuff, but
it's never going to be perfect.
Yeah, and you can't communicate across the map. So what's really nice is it puts these bubbles so you can see if somebody's doing a gen, if somebody's looking through a chest, somebody's being chased. They actually have an animation now if you're being chased, even if you're not the obsession, which the obsession, you'll see little like claws around, and the killer gets more points for getting you. But now when anybody's being chased, it lights up and shows a little claws or whatever around it, which is really nice. It shows if you're getting healed or healing somebody, or healing yourself. It shows, what was the other thing? It shows if there's like a killer-specific action, like snapping out of it with the doctor or mending. And it also shows... what's the other thing? I can't even think about it. Oh, if you're getting carried, which is nice. And you used to just look like you were slugged, which means that you were down on the ground, but now it actually shows if you're getting carried. Okay. So yeah, it's the generator, chest, healing somebody, and I can't think of the other thing, but it's really nice to be able to see that. Definitely helps when you're playing solos. I think that's something 100%. That I would be okay playing solos a lot more. So definitely enjoy that. I will say I'm still upset to not see an uncomp kind of role that you can do that isn't customs, because with customs you have to have a certain amount of people to play, and somebody has to play killer, and not everybody wants to play killer. So would love to see that on the roadmap, but I don't see it so far. We do have a new killer coming out in March. I forget if they put a timeline, like a certain date, but we'll see how that goes. But again, I'm excited to see where it goes and if that will ever come. Again, I think, and I've talked about this before, DBD should be free. The base game should be free. They have so many DLCs, so many killers that are original characters, as well as like franchise ones like Stranger Things and different survivors too, and like Michael Myers, like very iconic what do you call them, like iconic can't even think of it, like killers and horror stuff. So I would like to see it be free, because I think a lot more people would play it. But again, we'll see where it goes. But they do offer it for free a couple times, like on Steam or Epic or whatever. But we have been playing them. We'll talk about that in Powder. But again, it's I'm happy to see some improvements. It definitely feels like survivors are getting a little bit more improvements. Again, they do nerf some stuff. They I have to try the new Dead Hard, because I guess it does give you a little bit more like boost, but it doesn't feel like you go as forward as much. But we'll see how it goes down the road. There's also something they said streamer mode, but they didn't say. Also March, they didn't say what the killer and survivor are going to be, if it's going to be original character or if it's going to be from another IP. So we'll see. But again, Very happy with the updates, but again, I would love to see the competitive. Also, cross-play and cross-progression isn't a thing, and they said that they were working on it, but unfortunately, they're not, and they say it's something out of their control, but who knows? So we'll see, because I know somebody who personally has been like playing on Switch for so long and has to rebuy everything, even though you have to make like a behavior, which is the company that does it, like account. She has to rebuy everything because she switched to PC. So I'm hoping in the future.
This is an issue for games switching to PC, because I had the same thing with Grand Theft Auto Online.
Yep.
5 online. I had all my stuff on PlayStation, and I think if you go from PC to PlayStation, you get all your stuff, but if you go to PlayStation to PC, you can't. Something
I don't know if it's like licensing or anything, but
it could be.
Yeah, they were looking at cross progression, and I think they do it for some things, but that's definitely something that they keep like saying, like, we're hoping that we can do, and it's out of our control. Who knows? Whatever. I don't know. But yeah, very happy. Very much positive hot takes right now.
Yeah.
So,
which is
good. Let's move into Powder, which is playing, watching, drinking, and reading. And we're going to have Flo go first.
Sounds good. So, for playing, same shit, different week.
Yeah.
I've been playing Valorant and Fortnite, of course. I've been playing a little bit of DBD with you, which is lovely. I've been having so much fun playing with you. I know I'm total noob, and I know that you are, you know...
Like, I'm okay with it.
You're nice about it. You're not like exactly.
I'm more like salty about like shitty killers, and it's definitely bringing.
Yeah, people that are not abusing, but like exploiting things, like camping. You know, like we could all win if we just sat here.
Yeah, exactly.
And waited.
It's definitely fun to play with friends, and Sarah Bear is so much fun to play with.
Yeah, you and Sarah, it's so much fun.
When she gets hooked, she's like, "Yeah, go away. I beat you up. You piece of shit." It's funny.
Camping son of a bitch. Yeah. I love her. She's so funny.
I know. I love her too.
But yeah, so that's what I've been playing. I also started Unpacking last week. The game Unpacking. I'm almost done with it, I think. So I'll probably finish that up this week, and then maybe even play a little bit more Bear and Breakfast. We'll see. But that's it for games. Same old, same old.
Yeah. And that's fine. I mean, that's what you do.
Yeah, that's what I like. That's what I do.
Yeah, it's not like you have to have variety all the time.
Exactly. And that's what I'm playing what I love. And I'm a big like hyper fixator, so like I could be obsessed with these right now, and then in 3 weeks be like, I'm done with everything. Yeah. And play something else.
That's how I was with DBD for a long time. I even made a TikTok about it. It's like, I should play a new game, and it's like the DBD addiction. Like, no.
Yeah. Exactly. That's how I feel about Valorant. It's like, that's all I really want to play. But then I do play the other stuff because I do need a little bit of variety. I get too tilted if I just only play Valorant. Yeah. But yeah, that's it for playing. Watching, we finally finished Glass Onion.
Yes.
The Knives Out.
I can't wait to talk to you off stream about it.
Yeah, because we don't want to do off. Off recording. It was really, really good. Obviously, I don't want to give spoilers to anyone else, but I really enjoyed it. For the most part, I didn't know exactly where it was going to go. Like, I had like I would have like theories in my head, and then like 5 seconds later, that theory would be like, no, you're wrong. So it was really good. I liked the original Knives Out better, but I think maybe I'm just comparing them too much. I have to like look at them as separate stories.
Yeah.
Because they're like completely unrelated other than Benoit Blanc.
Yeah.
You know, which is the detective.
That's very common in like murder mystery. And like I was saying, I don't know if we talked about it last week. They're from now on or he wants to. I don't know if he got it official. But Ryan Johnson, the person who created it and directed it, is looking to call it the Benoit Blanc mystery as the subtitle instead of the Knives Out mystery. Because, again, they're two separate stories. So,
yeah.
But I'm used to that because I watch Agatha Christie, and, like, it's always, like, a Miss Marple mystery or Poirot. And I think she has a couple others, but the two main detectives were Miss Marple and Poirot. So,
Gotcha.
But Benoit Blanc, I really like him. I really
like his character.
Also, they kind of alluded to him being queer.
Yes, they did. 100%.
So, I mean, you never know if they
No,
didn't
you never
explicitly
know.
say it, but yeah.
But it definitely was like, I was watching and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, which is nice. I
Cute.
mean, yeah.
It is. It's representation. But
Yeah.
that's the thing with representation is it doesn't need to be
Explicit.
a whole part of the story. I mean, it's nice when it is too, but
Yeah,
it
and it
doesn't
can
have to
be
be.
part
It's
of a
just part of life.
character's
Just like real
development
life.
and something important to the character, but also it doesn't have to be. One of my
Exactly.
favorite shows that I watch, I mean, I had it ups and downs, but it never was like, oh, you're bi. Like, because they were dating one person and then they started dating another, and it wasn't like, oh, you're bi or this and that. It's just like, oh, you, like, they never had to explicitly say it. They just let the people be people. So,
exactly.
But yeah, sorry. Nice. So continue on your watching.
The other thing is I finally started Arcane. That is one that I feel like I've mentioned like the last 3 weeks.
Yeah.
We watched the first 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Really, really good. I'm a huge fan so far. The animation is amazing. Storytelling is amazing. The way the animation feels is it almost feels like Avatar: The Last Airbender or like some kind of anime, but like a little bit more stylized and like 3-dimensional with shading and stuff. I'm just like so impressed by the animation style of this show. It's so nice. But I also really love the characters so far. The storytelling is really, really good. I'm a huge fan and I'm excited to see where it goes. Again, I know nothing about League of Legends, so I'm taking this show at like face value as a TV show. I have no idea what
But a lot of people say you don't need
characters they are.
Yeah, my brother is a big fan of League of Legends. I don't know if he still plays, but he loved Arcane because you didn't need to know about it to.
Exactly, and it's not like they're not going into detail of who the people are. So like I'm learning as I go.
Yeah. And you don't
how it relates
to
the game, I don't know.
League of Legends isn't a game that you need to know their backstory. It's nice, but it's like you're just playing the character and you know their different abilities. So
just like Valorant, but of course Valorant has pretty rich lore, and I'm every week gonna beg Riot for a Valorant TV show.
Yeah.
for a whole TV show,
please,
or a movie. I don't care. Please, I want it. I want it.
Please, especially with that queer canon.
We love it. We love it. And Mummy Sage.
Mummy Sage.
But yeah, so that's it for watching. Yeah, Drinking. That's it. Drinking. Earlier I had wine. Not anymore.
Yeah. Chug that after the breakdown. No, just kidding.
Well, now I have salted caramel hot chocolate.
Nice.
And I have a lid because I'm a baby and spill everything.
Yep. I spill everything too. I'm surprised I haven't spilled this drink yet, so.
Honestly, impressed. That's amazing. But yeah, so I have my salted caramel hot chocolate. That's pretty yummy. Nothing too exciting in it. It's just made with oat milk and powder mix.
Yeah.
Which is fine. But anyways, so powder reading is next.
Yeah.
I finally started Legends and Lattes. I've read the first 3 chapters and the prologue as well.
Yep.
And I'm really liking it so far. There are some things like I'm not going to lie, as an adult, I have not been a huge reader. Like I always want to and then just never do it.
Yeah, that was me for a long time.
Yeah, so this is really the first like fantasy novel I've ever read before. Which I don't think you would count like Twilight as a fantasy novel. That's probably the closest thing I've read. And I'm not even saying it's close. But I read that when I was like 12.
Yeah, I read all the books
at the time,
even though it wasn't supposed to be.
Oh.
My mom didn't want me reading them because, again, this isn't any bash to anybody who enjoyed them. She didn't like that technically Edward Cullen.
It was like 100 and something years
old.
Shows
all the red flags to abusive relationship.
Oh.
Again, this isn't any hate towards it, but my mom did the research instead of read it, and it is kind of creepy sometimes. Like, don't. It's get me
understandable.
Wrong.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, like
that's
watching
like
you
anything
while you
I liked when I was 14 years old.
But like, I'm not saying you can't enjoy it. For me, I read it and then I reread it and I didn't enjoy it. As much. I think it's kind of just, I don't want to be like, it's a phase, but I read all of them and I hid them like under my pillow.
Oh, see,
So
I never hit them. My mom loved the movies as well.
yeah. No, and again, it was just my mom making sure
It's
that,
understandable.
yeah.
I get it completely.
And my
I
mom was
completely
always
understand.
like, do research before you play
Oh
a
yeah.
game or play
Yeah.
anything, which is always good. But again, it did have that, did have all those red flags. I don't think it was ever intentional, but
No, I totally get
yeah.
it.
So I wasn't supposed to read it, but I read all of them.
Nice. But yeah, so for Legends and Lattes, I really like it so far. I have not gotten into anything like intense yet about the story. It's still very much like the beginning, the early
Yeah.
stages of getting into it, but I'm really excited to see where it goes.
Yeah, it's
Hopefully, I will binge
definitely,
it throughout this week and be
yes.
done for next week. I
Yes.
feel like it'll happen. If it happened to you, it'll probably happen to me.
Yeah, I will
Not gonna
say I
lie.
also had a lot of time to read it because I was like in waiting rooms for stuff and everything. So I was
Yeah.
just like sitting and waiting and reading
Mm-hmm.
it. But um, you talked
So
about
what
a
about
book.
you?
Well, we talked about. I just want to
Oh,
warn people. We talked about when we were recording. Um, that there's a lot of terms that might seem like really
you know,
intimidating.
I 100% meant to mention that,
No,
and I
you're
thought
good.
I did.
So
But you're
there's a
right.
lot of terms that seem intimidating. Also, like even if you do fantasy or like play D&D or anything like that, there are non-copyright terms. So there's monsters that may not actually be monsters in fantasy usually.
Okay.
There are like orcs, like the main character is an orc.
Mm-hmm.
But don't feel too intimidated, especially with a prologue about kind of like what the terms and everything. And also for anybody wondering, I believe hob is like a non-copyright form of a hobbit. There's
Okay.
a hob character, I believe. I feel like I'm gonna get like corrected if it's not, which I will always take corrections, but that's
Yeah.
how it was kind of described. So and
Okay.
also livery is a place where you rent horses. So
See,
um
I hear livery and I think of like Formula One
yep.
paint jobs.
Yeah. So
That's the livery.
yeah, so that's the thing. Don't feel too intimidating. And after kind
Yeah.
of like the beginning, it's definitely a lot of world building and actually like physically building because they
That's I feel
build a
like
shop.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that's
So,
I feel like that's what I'm going through now, but
yeah.
I'll get used to it.
Did you want to
I'm
read the quote
to the
that you
words.
read originally?
Oh my God,
It's
yes.
not a spoiler quote
Hold
because
on.
it's
It's
legends and
not a spoiler.
lattes.
It's Legends and Lattes, so we know that there's going to be coffee involved. The main character in this quote is talking about her first time having coffee, because it's coffee seems to be like not.
It's a
Uh,
thing created by gnomes, and it's not a thing
okay,
that's in the universe
it's
as
not very
much.
popular. Yeah, like
It's
it is
in
here, where
gnomish.
like we have
It's in,
Dunkins and
yeah.
Starbucks in every corner.
It's
You
in
know.
gnomish cities, and it's because gnomes are known for like creating these really high tech and like kind of
Mm,
steampunk stuff. So they make espresso
okay.
machines. So they kind of explain that more. Again, it's not really a spoiler, but that's why it's not like a thing that most people know.
Yeah. So her quote about her first time drinking coffees. It was like drinking the feeling of being peaceful in your mind. Well, not if you have too much, then it's something else.
I
Which I
love
thought
that.
was so cute because I'm a big coffee person. I
You
love
have a
coffee so
Nespresso.
much.
What
I
Nespresso?
have
Depresso.
Nespresso. Nespresso.
Eric and I always
Uh,
say depresso espresso.
More espresso, less depresso.
We hope.
It would be nice.
Yeah. But you're a
No.
coffee person. I mean, your sip emote is what is it called again?
A cortado.
Yes.
Yes.
So.
But I'm a huge coffee person, and I was like, I agree with this quote. I love it. It's true. It's
Super
truth.
cute. It's a great book. I definitely recommend it. I see it very much over TikTok a lot now, and I don't know if that's just because
Yeah.
I'm on Book Talk, but I love it. A lot of people love it.
A couple
And
of my friends have actually messaged me saying that this is on their list as well.
yeah,
So,
I will say it's very low stakes, but in a fun way.
which
So
sometimes is
cozy,
really,
low
really good.
stakes.
Yeah.
So
Love
definitely a way
it.
to get into fantasy, in my opinion, too.
Yeah.
So
Which is what I'm excited about because I feel like this is a genre that I would really, really love. I just haven't really had a chance to explore it yet. So I'm
yeah.
excited to.
So I'm gonna go into my powder
Your
again, playing,
turn.
watching, drinking, and reading. Uh, playing, I've been playing DBD, A Witchy Life Story, which I'll be finishing the next stream that I have. I think I'm taking an off week from stream, but I might be doing a movie night in my Discord.
Ooh, love it.
Yeah, I might be doing Megan, which is that new, it's like
Oh,
M3.
that's right.
Yeah, so it's like a horror movie, but everybody's been saying it's like really fun.
Ooh, okay.
So anyway, and also we should see if we should do a movie night for Glass Onion for anybody that hasn't seen it in our Discord.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, so we'll see. But anyway, so I've been playing DBD, A Witchy Life Story. Again, next stream I will be finishing it. We're kind of in the end game. I've also been kind of just, I'm going to be playing Phasmo, but really it's just kind of been DBD. I want to get back into some cozy games, but again, it's just one of those things that kind of hard to play games. Yeah, time, energy. I've had a lot on my plate lately.
Important.
Yeah, rest is productive.
Rest is productive. Always.
Yes.
Yes.
So that's what I've been playing, watching.
Good.
This is The Last of Us. For anybody that saw episode 3, sending big hugs your way, and everybody that hasn't watched it yet, good luck. Great episode. Great episode. With no spoilers, some people were a little upset because it deviates from a character story, but not in a huge way. But again, some people are upset about that. But again, the people that worked on the game are working on the show, and it is about being the same kind of story but different universe. It's going to kind of go differently, but I think this story was more impactful and a more fledged out story. It just went a different way than it did in the show, so in the game. But again, no spoilers. I'm really excited to see the next episode, and it was a beautiful episode. Probably one of my favorite episodes of like TV shows.
Ooh.
Yeah, like beautiful, so well done. I can't even, I don't want to go into it because of spoilers, but
I saw so you were talking about how like people were upset about deviations from the game. I saw a meme. I'm sure you saw this, and it was like I really it was a meme, and it was like, I really hate how they've deviated so much from the game because Joel hasn't died 100 times like I did in my playthrough.
Yeah, I see so many memes and everything.
Like that's a good one.
I saw a TikTok too where somebody asked if they played the game, Bella Ramsey and Pedro Pascal, and he's like, I tried before we started filming, but I'm really bad at it, and my nephews like took the controller away from me. And they were like, were you playing it on easy mode? And he's like, yes. And Bella Ramsey was like, I was going to play it, but we lived it, and I want to kind of play it like after and whatever. So
that's cool.
He's so sweet. He's so different than he is in the show, but he does so well. And he is just, his
We're going to get on a Pedro Pascal rant again.
I know. His tweets too are so great. I freaking love him.
I love him so much.
Eric, I'm so glad Eric isn't one of those guys that, like, when you fangirl over a guy, they get, like, insecure or anything.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Because I'm also bi, and I'll, like, point out how hot girls are, too. And he's like, okay, cool. But Literally. It's like, so I'm just like, daddy and zaddy. Anyway.
He's so funny with that, but I could go off on a tangent.
Yeah, I could, too. And in our Discord, I have some memes that I'll share, like, TikToks that I share, because they're so cute. But yeah, that's what I've been watching. We also started watching this show called Modern Love. It's on Amazon Prime. It's based off the New York Times column that's called, like, Modern Love, which is, like, stories about people in love in New York and different types of love.
That sounds familiar.
So the first episode was really cute. Definitely recommend if you have an opportunity. And I watched the second episode. I liked it. Not as much as the first, but amazing actors in there. They have a second season. I've only watched the first 2 episodes, but it's an anthology season, a series where each episode is different. So it's kind of nice when Eric and I are just me, like, I'm not feeling like getting into a show that's so in depth. Like, the only show that I'm going into that's huge, like, in-depth show and, like, chronological and whatever is Last of Us right now.
Yeah.
And I have so much to catch up on, but again, it's just just a lot. So, yeah, that's what I've been watching. What I'm drinking is a hot toddy in a cup that says, or mug that says "Spill the Tea," that I got from Target, because I get most of my mugs from Target. Target's but I'm also drinking water that I'm almost out of. I'll probably get some more water on the break.
Oh, I meant to mention that too. I have water as well.
Yes, we always try to have water because I always feel like I have so much like saliva or dry mouth whenever I'm like recording, and I'm super self-conscious about it. Like I've kind of like muted a couple times too to just like take a sip or whatever.
I didn't even mute just now. Oops.
Yeah. Hopefully no, you're good. You're good. It's just me. I get self-conscious about it.
I get it.
But yeah, that's what I'm drinking. A hot toddy is an alcoholic drink. And what it is, and there's different ways to make it, but the way I make it is it's hot water with honey. I use raspberry honey from like a local Maine farm. Yeah, I also have used blueberry honey. It's great. Oh. Also, I forgot how expensive honey is. It's worth it. In this economy? Eric makes like a lot of money, and we're like, honey? No, I was kidding. We don't eat a lot of eggs, so that has been good that we haven't had to deal with all the egg prices. Yeah.
My go-to breakfast is leftovers with eggs on top.
I love that. I use eggs in fried rice.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so, but it's hot water, honey, and I use raspberry honey or blueberry honey, and then whiskey. Or any type of whiskey that you like. I tried it with regular.
Do you think bourbon would work?
Yes, bourbon.
Because bourbon is technically a type of whiskey, right?
Yes, so bourbon is a type of whiskey. I'm not even going to try to explain all the different types because I don't remember it, and I don't want to get roasted for it. I think it's just the aging process and what barrels.
I think it's also different percentages of like corn and something.
Yeah, something like that. I originally used bourbon. The first time, and then this time I used, was it Jack Daniel's honey? I think we got Jack Daniel's honey. Nice. So that kind of actually made it a lot better, and then it's lemon juice. So there's different ways to make it, and I think you can make it with rum too if you want. But I've been having a lot of that lately because it's a perfect like winter drink, and I've made a couple. I'm surprised I'm not a little tipsy.
I should try that.
Yeah, definitely try it. And it's super easy to make. Again, you just use hot water. If you can control your kettle, I do it at 185 degrees Fahrenheit, which is made for white tea. I have a kettle that, like, I can change the temperature. And then I put the honey. So I do the hot water. And for the mug, I kind of do it, like, 3/4. So I do the hot water, and then I do the honey. I stir that. I add in the whiskey or bourbon or whatever you want to use, and then just kind of a squirt or two of lemon juice, and kind of just do it to taste of what you like. So yeah, that's what I'm drinking.
I'll have to try that.
Yeah, it's really good. It's a nice like refresher drink, and it doesn't really taste like alcohol if you mix it right. So what I'm reading is nothing. It's yeah, I wanted to get into this book. The book I'm reading or just bought, let me quickly look at it. I forget the title, but our friend Natalie suggested it. Shout out to Natalie. I love you. The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches. So I'm really, really excited to start reading that. It's only about 30 chapters. Like 250 pages, something like that. So I want to start reading it, but I just haven't gotten to it yet. But I'll probably start reading it this week. And yeah, so I'm excited to read that. I haven't really read it right now, but honestly, just reading articles. That's what I've been reading.
I got that.
But yeah, no, I still always reading Lore Olympus on Saturdays, which very excited, very happy with what happened in the recent chapter. Ooh. So, yeah. But again, that's just kind of what I'm reading. But I think this is where we're going to go on break. And we'll be back with our Reddit stories.
Sounds good.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Welcome
Welcome
back.
back.
Do it together because we forgot to say who's going to do it. So
it works.
Flo, let's get into your Reddit story.
All right. So today I have a little Today I Fucked Up story.
Nice.
Which I think it's a pretty short one, but I think it's going to be some good discussion. Today I fucked up by trying to play video games drunk. So this just happened. I just drank several shots of whiskey and a few glasses of wine. I'm feeling pretty buzzed and still can't fall asleep. I decided that playing some drunk Dr. Mario on my NES Mini will at least keep me entertained, if not put me to sleep. I turn on the NES and change the TV from YouTube to the proper input. I grab the controller and try to change which game is selected. Nothing happened. I tried pressing start. Nothing happened. I start mashing buttons. Still nothing happened. I check to make sure that the controller is plugged in. The controller is plugged into the console. WTF? With like 10 exclamation points and question marks. Rinse and repeat several times. After about 20 minutes, I look down and my drunk ass is holding a PS4 controller while trying to play Nintendo. Not the spit take. I'm going to put myself 2 more shots and call it a night. Good night, Redditors. TLDR, got drunk and was trying to play Nintendo with a PS4 controller. I thought this was so funny. Because this weekend...
love that. I fucking love that. Sorry.
Oh my God, no, it's okay. So this past weekend, I went out for karaoke for like the first time. And I got, I drank a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm an adult, okay? I'm 27.
Yeah, 27.
I drank a little bit, and then I was texting Cavi, and I was like, it was like 3 a.m, and I'm like, we could play Valorant right now. But then I'm like, maybe it's not a good idea. So what are your thoughts on drunk video gaming?
Girl, do you remember that stream? I had 2 streams. There was one that I had
only
to
there
take
for one.
3 shots.
The other one I think was older.
Yeah, I was playing Horizon Zero Dawn, and I remembered I had potato salad that my mom made in the fridge. And so I just like stopped playing, but had it still on like the thing. And I was so drunk, and I was just eating potato salad on stream. I was so drunk.
I love it.
I think there's a bell curve with drinking and
where like you get
games.
better at something and then you progress, you get worse. It was the same thing with darts. My brother was telling me.
Yes.
Because we were playing darts and I was like, should I drink? Is that gonna make me better or worse?
Yeah.
He's like, there's a bell curve.
Yeah, there definitely is a bell curve.
I'm like, okay.
I mean, drunk video games is a lot of fun. Obviously, like stay safe and everything.
I feel like it could be fun with friends too.
Yeah. So there's definitely like drinking games
like Mario Party. Could be like
Mario
really
Party
fun.
is like a drinking game one. One thing I tried to do, and I tried to do it on stream, and I was just gone, was I took an edible because I was like, I had to get to sleep, and I took an edible, and I was playing like Animal Crossing, and I had to like stop after an hour. I was like, I can't, I'm way too high, and everyone's like, go to bed.
It's bedtime.
Yeah, so I don't know how Meru streams high, but again, she's more of like a functioning person, like with weed, and I'm more of a like, I pass out. I used to be able to smoke and like take edibles so much in like college. I could smoke like 2 bowls and like obviously be high, but like not be like crazy or whatever. And now I take more than like 10 milligrams and I'm like breaking the matrix. So, and I only do edibles now, but
simulation broke.
Yeah, I got some new sleepy edibles, so that was good. But anyway,
nice.
Definitely put down the controller when I'm high. But when I'm drunk, it's kind of a nice thing. I mean, I'm not drunk right now, and I don't know if Hotties burns off some of the alcohol content because like
it could be.
Yeah, but also I haven't had like a lot, but it's yeah, definitely I could have a little bit more fun being drunk and playing off stream, but on stream, I need to find the clip of me just like eating potato salad. And
I would love to see that because I wasn't there. Yeah. I remember making you take shots for when you were playing FNAF. Security breach.
Which I fucking needed because that game was so broken.
It was so broken. I remember those streams.
Yeah, it was so broken.
And
it was the
like
only
glitch.
FNAF game I actually like played, and I was so close to being done, and it was like kept crashing, and it wasn't my computer.
Kept crashing completely.
Yeah,
and it was like the same every.
Yeah, and it was like PlayStation too. They kept having issues where they had to put like 15 patches out in like 48 hours.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So like I understand like certain things being buggy, but like I just fucking hated that game so much.
Yeah.
I like stopped playing it. There's certain games that, and I want to normalize this. If you're not enjoying a game on stream, you don't have to fucking finish it.
100%. I've had the same experience.
Yeah.
I like when I streamed Breath of the Wild.
Yeah. No, if
And
you're
I
not
was like,
enjoying
no,
it.
I feel like if anything, that might be a game I'd enjoy alone. But like
Yeah, that's
streaming
how
it was
I'm not
like
gonna stream the second one
everything
on
pissed me
stream.
off.
Yeah. I loved
I was getting
Breath of the
heated, and I played
Wild.
it off pretty well, I think. But
Yeah.
like it was pissing me off. I'm like, okay, this is fine. I'll finish today, and then I'm done.
Yeah, I mean, I love Breath of the Wild. I freaking binged it when I was in college and
Yeah.
probably should have like been studying finals longer. But I'm probably gonna play the second one just by myself. Like I
Yeah.
just it's not a game I want to play on stream as much. I just kind of want to like sit and enjoy and be on my couch.
Yeah, that's what it feels like to me. Is like a more by myself game.
Well, you were having technical difficulties too.
I was too, and that probably put a bad taste in my mouth for it.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
don't know. I also think I just like had it way too in my head that I was gonna like love this game.
Yeah. It's very hyped up.
I would give it another
Especially.
try.
Yeah.
But you know.
Again, definitely give it a try off of
Yeah.
off of whatchamacallit.
Yeah.
Okay, so I am going to do mine.
Sounds
If
good.
I can bring it
What
up.
you got?
Hold on one second. Let me bring it up. For some reason, it didn't
Of
want to come
course.
up. Difficulty.
That's what she said.
Nice.
Yeah.
Talking about whiskey, Wixie dick. Anyway, don't care. So I have a Am I the Asshole?
Okay.
I actually saw this on TikTok and wanted to read it myself.
Okay.
So, am I the asshole for confronting my girlfriend about her Dungeons and Dragons romance?
Ooh.
I am
Okay.
24 male, my girlfriend 23 female, of almost 2 years, has a hobby of playing Dungeons and Dragons. And she's been playing with the same group for 3 years now, which consists of 3 guys around her age, and our age and her, no other women. They used to play pretty much every weekend at one of the guys' house, but since COVID, they've been playing remotely. So I've been overhearing bits and pieces of their games while she plays at home. That's how I found out my girlfriend's character got married to one of the guys' characters. I asked her about it, and she confirmed that they had a whole romance, had a wedding right before a battle, which is fucking badass in my opinion.
Yeah, that's cool.
Said vows to each other, etc., playing it off as funny and normal. But then, the next week, I heard them in character to each other and heard her say, "I love you and will always be loyal to you," with her voice sounding really sincere. This made me suspicious that there was something else going on between them. I mean, I don't think I would be able to speak to somebody in that way without actually having feelings for them. And they spend a lot of time together every week playing, and she's very attractive. Why would this romance have started in the first place if there weren't sexual tension between the two actual players in the room? If it's not that unreasonable as a suspicion, in my opinion. So I confronted her about it. She basically said that it's just a game and I shouldn't take it so seriously, and that there were plot reasons they got married anyway. I said it was more the way she talked to him and the fact that the romance came up in the first place. That made me suspicious that something else was going on. She said something like, "Do you honestly believe I slept with the other guy?" And I said, "I don't know." At this point, she basically shut down, and then later that night, she went to stay with her mom. She texted me yesterday saying if I don't trust her, then she's not sure we should be together. I do trust her, but I also think my concerns were justified. I no longer think she actually had sex with him, but I think it's fair for me to ask given the circumstances.
Okay.
So, I'm conflicted.
No updates or anything?
No.
I'm conflicted as well.
Okay. So, it was labeled the asshole. I think there were
Yeah.
a couple red flags for me. Being like, she's attractive, it's all
That part.
guys.
That
So,
yeah.
as somebody that doesn't play D&D, like him trying to come off and he doesn't play D&D,
Yes.
he might not understand that role playing is a huge part of it.
Yeah. 100%.
And a lot of people were kind of ragging on him, being like, TLDR, he discovered that role playing is like acting and people are blown away, and he's blown away. Like, oh, when somebody kisses on screen, like, does he think that it actually happens? I do think he has trust issues. He says, I do trust her, but I'm like, do you really?
Exactly.
I don't know how well she handled it. I mean, we don't have her side of the story, but like, I can understand it being a concern and like being like, hey, like, I'm kind of uncomfortable. Like, have you slept with him before?
Especially if you like don't get it.
Yeah, and like invite him to a session and let him see. And like, role playing is a huge thing. Also, having a wedding before a battle is fucking badass.
Wicked cool. That's a really cool thing.
But if you don't play D&D, maybe you don't understand that role playing.
Exactly. I'm sympathetic to the fact that he probably just doesn't understand that role playing, like, it's not simply a game that you play. Like, you're role playing. You're acting as a role.
That's the whole aspect of it. Like,
that's the whole thing. So I get that.
And some people role play more than others, and romances are very freaking common in it. Yeah. And you don't have to have sexual tension to come up with a romance. You are a different character. You are a completely different person. Yeah. But I wonder if there was a better way that, I don't want to like victim blame or anything, but like I wonder if there was a better way that she could have maybe presented it.
Yeah.
But for him to say he doesn't have trust issues, it's like, no, you do. You don't feel like you can trust her.
A little bit insecure.
Yeah. And also, like, you can... D&D is all about, like, you're in a crew and you're, like... I don't... It's not always like this, but D&D has always been kind of about, like, found family. Like, it's the whole, like, you're a ragtag group that, like, met and is gonna go fight, whatever. And so, there's people that become, like, the child of the group, the mom of the group. There's romances. I was a DM, and I was playing with my husband in the group, and one of our friends flirted with an NPC, a non-playable character that I had to, like, roleplay as. And he slept with her. And we didn't, like, roleplay out the sex scene, but I was like, okay, like, you roleplay, like, oh, lead me to the bedroom, whatever, like, do a role, like, a whatever. So, it was, I didn't do it, but it was actually, like, he slept with her, and then every hour in the game, he took damage because she was actually cursing him. So, I didn't do it, but it was, like, kind of...
I remember you telling me this.
Yeah, it was something that I kind of, like, wanted to do. But it just didn't work out for the story in the long run. But, like, it's not like I had any feelings for him. And again, I think...
You were playing the game.
I feel bad for him and sympathetic, but I think he just kind of went about it the wrong way. I don't want to say that he's the asshole, and I don't want to say the girlfriend's not the asshole, but, like, there was kind of red flags, like, oh, she's attractive, and it's 3 guys.
Yeah, like, that shouldn't play into this. It's like...
Also, she's known them for, like, 3 years, like, and they've been together too. Like, I don't know. I feel like she should have maybe, and again, I don't know if she did this, but she should have maybe gone in and been like, hey, why don't you come to the game? And it's really not that serious. And, like, it's all about, it's not like she was hiding it. You know what I mean? Like, she told him, in a sense. Like, it seemed like he knew before they, like, came home or whatever, and he heard it over there. But, like, he thought that you couldn't say, I love you and I am loyal to you sincerely without having feelings.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's the whole guys and girls can't be friends. I don't know. So again, I don't want to label him the asshole.
That has always set me the wrong way. Yeah. I've never liked that.
Yeah, me either. I've been friends with guys my whole life.
And... Well, the other thing is, like, that just completely removes the idea of bisexual,
Yep.
pansexual people, doesn't it? Like, what? I can't be friends with anyone?
Yeah. Just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think like saying he doesn't have trust issues, like that's fucked up. And maybe for her, having trust issues in a relationship is like, I just can't do it.
Yeah.
So it's definitely, again, I feel for him, and I don't know. And he's kind of the asshole, but I just don't. I don't know if I would consider them both the asshole, or I don't know.
Like he just, I agree with you. Like he's not, I get where he's coming from, but hopefully now he understands.
Yeah, hopefully they talked about it. There's no updates. It was about 2 years ago, I think. So, yeah. But anyway, let's go into our Fuck, Marry, Kills.
Sounds good to me. Okay.
We have a theme this week.
We do have a theme this week.
And next week. And the week after.
Yeah, it'll probably be a couple of weeks of the same thing.
Yeah.
Theme. So, we've both brought to the table Stardew Valley characters.
Yes. So, romantic.
Right now, we're doing romanceable characters.
Yep.
Okay. I've got the ladies.
Yep, and I have.
So the 3 I've picked today. Very nice.
Sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
3 I have picked today. Oh, you're good?
Okay. Yeah. No, I was just.
Ready?
I don't know.
You're good. Okay. Leah, Haley, and Abigail.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to kill Haley.
Saw that coming a mile away.
Yep. She's a fucking bitch. She's a fucking bitch. Can't stand her. I actually made a TikTok that uses the song like Haley. It's like, why'd it have to be Haley? Like out of everyone else. Like oof, I can't stand her. Like some people think she has a redemption arc and I don't, but whatever. I just don't need a bitchy mean girl in my life. A bitchy mean
She's so mean
girl.
right off the bat.
No hate against wands.
Jeez. No, she's mean. She's mean off the bat.
Yeah.
She's like, you're smelly.
Yeah.
Like, okay, we've just met. I work on a farm. Anyway,
I know.
I could go on a rant.
I think I could too. Don't even get me started. I would go for. I would fuck Abigail. She seems like a fun fuck.
Okay.
And then I would marry Leah. And I know that's also because I did marry Leah in our game. And it was mostly because I wanted to punch her ex because there is a cutscene that you can punch her ex.
Love it.
And her ex is whatever gender you are. Because you don't have to be a certain gender to be with.
Romance any characters. Yeah.
So, yeah. I don't know. Leah's so sweet too. She's like artsy and like.
She is cute.
Yeah, she's super cute. So yeah, I'm gonna marry Leah, fuck Abigail, and murder Haley. I'm mean. What's your answers?
You gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, so I'm also gonna kill Haley. She's just such a bitch off the bat.
Yep.
I don't like that. Don't be freaking mean.
She's just the stereotypical like bitchy blonde girl.
Yeah, it honestly has nothing to do with like I know she's like super superficial.
Yeah.
Which is, it's what it is. It's not great, but sometimes I'm superficial as well. Like she's doing her selfies and all that. That's not even a problem for me. The problem is her being fucking mean.
Yep.
Don't be mean.
Don't be mean.
But anyways, I think I'm gonna switch it up from here and say fuck Leah, marry Abigail. I do agree with you that Abigail to me seems like the more fun type. However, she seems more my type.
Yeah.
She's kind of like, alt and like she likes adventures.
Yeah.
Abigail just seems like a lot more fun. She has like purple hair. And to me, I don't know. She seems like she'd be fun to marry an adventure with. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like for life. I don't know. Sounds cute. Leah, I don't know enough about Leah. I mean, I know you romanced her and married her. I've never.
I'm going to tell you, I think she's going to be
she seems lovely.
Passionate, romantic fuck.
That
like sensual.
You said it.
Yeah.
You said it. Because she's like an artiste.
Yeah.
Hands.
Good with her hands,
you know?
yeah. Very, very like
You know?
sensual, nature based. I think she's gonna be a nice like romantic fuck, and I think that's why I want to like marry her, because I want that long term.
Got ya. Okay, yeah. That's fair.
You know what I mean? But that's also, fair. I definitely get marrying Abigail because I definitely will fall for an alt girl.
She's so cute with her little purple hair.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's because I did marry her.
Also, I'd love to learn the whole family thing.
Yeah, the lore.
The lore.
I
feel like if I married her, I could ask.
Yeah. The lore in Stardew is amazing.
Yes.
All right.
Your turn.
So I have Sam, Harvey, and Elliot.
Okay. And Elliot. Okay.
Yeah.
This is a pretty good one. I like this one. Okay, so I'm going to kill Sam. I like Sam. I've romanced Sam before. He's cute. He's sweet. But he's not my favorite option here.
Yeah.
So I'm going to kill him. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Also, the mullet thing. Uninterested. Gonna fuck Elliot.
Yep.
Same thing as Leah. The artiste, you know, he's the literature. It's giving very much Tom Hiddleston, but like with long flowing hair.
Fabio hair.
Very like, I just one time.
Yeah.
You know, to me, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Harvey.
I know.
Harvey is marriage material. I love him. There is, okay, I'm also going to get into the fan art that I've seen. Harvey fan art. Oh, I'm not even talking about spicy fan art.
Oh.
Okay. I'm talking about cute, sweet husband Harvey fan art. There's like little fan art of him in like an apron and like making coffee for you in the morning. And I'm just, I could cry. It's so tooth-rottingly sweet and I love him.
I love that saying. I haven't
Your
heard
Honor,
that saying.
I love him. Tooth-rottingly sweet.
Yeah.
Think you're gonna get a cavity?
I agree with that. Harvey kind of seems.
You have the same answer?
Yeah, I feel like Harvey is also like my type, like the sweet kind of soft boy.
Yeah.
And
love them.
Yeah.
Bless
Elliot
him.
seems like a strong fuck too. I don't know if it's because I associate him with like Fabio, which I don't know if anybody like lower than millennials will know Fabio.
He's like on the cover of like the romance novels.
Yeah, basically. And
our moms might have read.
He seems like a nice, strong, like romance novel fuck.
100%. Like he would like whisper like sweet nothing.
Oh, I could say something that would make this thing super explicit, but I will not.
Sheesh. Don't.
Huh?
Don't. Yeah. Maybe later.
Just long hair is always a good advantage. I'm just saying. So. Man buns.
True. Sips tea.
I know. I feel like sometimes like with the video they'll be able to see like our like just sipping tea. I don't know if they can hear it in the audio. Know. But
that's why I was like sips tea.
Yeah. Man buns are just they're like gear shifts. Anyway, so I think it would
enough.
I think it will be a good fuck. I can always cut that. I can cut that. You told your mom not to listen, right?
I did.
Okay, good.
Yep. Don't even worry.
Anyway, yeah, no, I think Harvey's just so sweet. He reminds me of Eric a little bit. Eric doesn't have that mustache, but I think it reminds me of our husbands.
I even think the mustache is cute.
Yeah. Eric doesn't have that mustache, but I think the mustache is cute on Harvey, so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so there's a mod that I want to put on that makes, like, them, like, a lot more high-res portraits.
Yes.
And they look
I would love
so
to get
beautiful.
One of these. Amazing.
So, even Clint looks so nice.
Oh, yeah. Even the fisherman.
Yep. Willie. And I love Willie.
Amazing.
He's so cute.
I know, he is cute.
I like Linus, too.
Yeah, me too.
He's so sweet. You even offer him a house, and he's like, I'm good.
Have you seen the Sebastian in some of those portrait ones?
Yep.
Sheesh.
Daddy? Sorry. Daddy? I'm just kidding.
Not so.
Want that old boy.
Anyways.
So, yeah.
We're going to discuss the rest of these people next week.
So we'll do so there's 6 bachelors and 6 bachelorettes. And we'll do the last 3 next week.
Yes.
And then we'll do the non-romanceable characters, which there are mods that you can romance them.
And I think there's also a mod that adds more, right?
Yes. And there's one that adds a trans romanceable character.
Oh, love it.
Yeah. There's a lot of mods for Stardew Valley.
It's fun. I like that.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to move to the streamer of the week. Flo, do you want to announce our streamer of the week?
I would love to, Noodles. So this week's streamer of the week is the amazing, cute, sweet egg rolls. That is egg rolls with 3 L's. So EGGROLLLS. So
and his link will be in the show notes.
His link will be in the show notes. It's twitch.tv/EGGROLLLS. He is the absolute sweetest. He has also been hyping us up since the beginning. He texts me, look how cool my phone looks. And it's a screenshot of him listening to our podcast.
I love him.
And he's the sweetest. He's hilarious. I love his streams. I'm a mod over there now.
Oh, really?
He's so much fun. He plays a ton of Valorant.
Yeah.
He also will throw in some other games here and there, but sometimes he'll even switch back and forth within one single stream.
Yeah.
He streams almost every weeknight.
Yeah.
And once in a while on Saturdays. So I highly recommend him. He is the nicest. If you go into his streams, he will like talk to you.
Yeah.
And he's the sweetest. He's been supporting all our friends. He hangs out in all of our friends' streams now.
He's so sweet.
He's so sweet.
And we
love him
so
his much.
Support. So
absolutely.
I wish we had like 3 streamers of the week. Like we already have them planned out into like basically March because we love them.
They're the best.
But yes, egg rolls. We love you.
Love it.
You're so funny too. So funny.
The cutest.
The cutest.
Yes.
So yeah, he will be in the the
show notes.
Show notes. And it's twitch.tv/EGGROLLLS. So egg rolls with 3 L's. So yeah. So we are just gonna do our little outro. We'll put the pod socials up on stream if you're I feel like I'm always saying stream. Up on the video.
That's what we're used to.
I know, if you're watching on YouTube. But you can check out our socials on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube at HotXNudesPod, HOTXNOODSPOD. So you can check it out there. You can also support us on Patreon, patreon.com/HotXNudesPod, HOTXNOODSPOD. That is where if you pay $1 a month, you get ad-free episodes, as well as exclusive Discord roles and exclusive Discord channels. And if you pay $3 a month, you'll be able to have the ad-free episodes, even more exclusive Discord roles in Discord channels. And you'll be part of our book club. And you'll be able to vote on that, and we'll be part of our monthly book club, and you'll get an extra bonus monthly episode.
Yes,
I promise it will be a lot better than when I try to speak at the end of the outros. You can also email us at hotxnudespod@gmail.com. Again, HOTXNOODSPOD@gmail.com. I know I spell it out all the time, but it's always good to like spell it out every time.
Yeah.
So you can email us there if you have any suggestions, if you want to put in your Am I the Asshole or any Reddit stories. If you want to like send us ones that you've seen, definitely send it over there, or any suggestions. And you can also join us on our Discord. The link will be in the show notes and the description on YouTube. So yeah, anything you want to say before we go?
I think that's everything.
All right, we'll see you guys later.
See you next Tuesday.
Bye.